Northern Ireland, an island of mystery.
I really like it, like all the coastal.
From the Bangor Marina to the Titanic's legacy, this enchanting land is full of surprises. With a multi-faced history, Northern Ireland is a UK island that hardly gets talked about. I am going to be venturing into the unknown to discover the beauty and the people that make Northern Ireland truly special. We arrived the airport at around midnight. This was because our flight was for 9:10 a.m. and the part of London where I live is quite far from the airport. So I didn't want to leave the house too early, then start rushing to get to the airport. I knew we would not be able to get a place to sleep. People were literally laying on the floor. It's summer anyways. Everybody is traveling. We brought our food and some champagne to keep us going while we stayed awake all night. Guys, it wasn't easy. The day is bright. It's time to check in. This is the duty-free area of the airport, and I thought to do some quick shopping before flying. One thing about these duty-free vendors is that they tell you the prices of the items are tax-free. In other words, tax fares are not included. But the prices are usually higher, like way higher than what you'd get the item for outside. Anyways, story for another day. Belfast is only an hour from London by flight. The total budget for this whole trip costs about $2,000, and we will try not to exceed this budget. As soon as I stepped off the plane into the Belfast airport, I was struck by how calm and peaceful it was. Coming from a bustling London airport, the difference was glaring. The atmosphere here was so serene, with hardly anyone rushing around. The calmness of the airport definitely set the tone for my entire trip. The city I'll be based for this trip is called Bangor. It's like an hour 46 minutes from Belfast International Airport. So the bus is taking us to Belfast Central, and from there would get a train to Bangor. So it's a hell of a distance. As I left the airport, I noticed that the calmness didn't just stop at the airport doors. The roads were literally quiet, a direct opposite of a typical street in London where I live and Lagos where I have lived. There weren't too many cars on the roads, and the pace was just generally more relaxed compared to both cities I mentioned earlier. As the bus drove to Belfast Central, I noticed the city's unique landscape. There were hills and open fields.
We just relax, we are recharged.
This is Bangor, a beautiful coastal town located in County Down, just a short distance from County Antrim, where Belfast is situated. Bangor is about 12 miles east of Belfast, and it is close to the Irish Sea. Bangor has a higher proportion of elderly residents compared to the whole of Northern Ireland's average. So you'd find more elderly people around this part of Northern Ireland. I will be living here for the whole of my trip. I specifically chose this hotel in Bangor because of its prime location. It's right in front of the marina, baby. This hotel costs about $120 per night, but it could be cheaper in the off seasons like February. Hotels in Belfast city centre are usually more expensive than the ones here in Bangor, averaging around $155 per night, with prices ranging from $80 to $320 or more. It was finally time for me to explore the city. I thought to begin with the marina just right in front of me. I noticed there were so many boats docked in the marina. That made me curious. Are they for sale, rent, or just docked there?
But no, you have to buy the boat. They're very, very dear. You're talking over 100 grand for one of the good boats. For a big boat, you're talking over 100 grand. 20-30 grand for the smaller one. Yeah. And then you need your license as well. You Google and whatever you're looking for, you'll get the answer. If you've plenty of timber, you can build a wee boat. You can go out on the lake.
The Bangor Marina is a top-notch spot in Northern Ireland, built in 1989.
You can take some pictures outside, you just count them down.
It is Northern Ireland's largest and one of the whole island's largest marinas. Located right in the city center, the marina offers great amenities like free parking for boat owners, meaning most of these boats you see are being parked or berthed by the owners. So guys, I'm in Bangor, Belfast, Northern Ireland, and this is summer 2025. Period. Summer 2025. Period. What's going on? Summer 2025. Period. One intriguing thing about Bangor is how much the town is surrounded by water. Given its proximity to the Irish Sea, this isn't surprising. Are you from here? Are you from Belfast?
I was born in England, but I moved over.
Oh, how long have you been here for?
A couple of years.
Oh, your experience so far, what has it been?
I really like it, like all the coastal walks.
Water and
Like
stuff.
the souvenir shops really close where I live in Main Street. So
Oh, Main Street. Where's that? Is it around here?
But I think it's quite good. And it's so close to beaches, and you can go nice walks.
Is there a beach around here?
If you go walk further up, there's Ballyholme Beach. Ballymoon Beach. You can, yeah, there's a path and you get to go to Ballymoon Beach. If you looked it up, I'm sure.
Coming from a city like London, where everybody seemed busy, I found the people here more approachable and friendlier. Just like many other cities, with its good and bad sides, Bangor has its charm, but with a predominantly older population and many closed shops, it might not be the best spot for young people looking to start a new venture. I noticed that things are also quite expensive in Northern Ireland compared to England.
Sound.
No, these are beautiful people. Never let anybody tell you any different.
When I'm exploring a new city, one of the places I always make sure to visit is the local museum. I am always interested in the history that makes up a place. I knew exactly I had to be in the North Down Museum. This is the local museum in Bangor.
This is the big map, in case you get lost. You'll not get lost. Okay, we're here at the minute, so you've come in here. I would start there. This would have been the stable. But
As you guys must have seen outside from the signpost, that entry into this museum is free, which makes it very interesting. And that was the lady there giving us a map to navigate through the museum so we don't get lost. As I started exploring the museum, I was struck by the rich history and culture on display. The exhibits showcased the town's fascinating past, from its ancient origins to its modern day significance. I saw artifacts that told stories of the people who lived here, worked here, and shaped the community into what it is today. As I was leaving the museum, there were some luxury jewelry items on display. I thought to check them out, even though I didn't buy any, but they were really beautiful. During my stay in Bangor, the Chinese rice was my go-to meal. Even though the hotel breakfast was pretty much British/Irish food, the Chinese was a major because I was trying to figure out the food scene, and I realized that the Irish food, is a lot, almost like pretty much the same thing with the British food. After exploring Bangor, it was finally time to head to Belfast Central. You cannot come to Northern Ireland without visiting Belfast, for sure. Like, it would be a crime, literally. And don't forget that the legendary Titanic Museum is located in Belfast. I have always looked forward to this. I just arrived at the Belfast Central Station. I'm trying to find my way to the City Hall. Google Maps are not really helpful here for reasons I do not know, so I grabbed this local map. I finally arrived at the Belfast City Hall, where the tour buses are located.
30 minutes between the buses, but the race of the whole tour is an hour and 20. Yeah.
So the Belfast City Tour bus ride costs about £36 per person to £40. And this is because we didn't book early. So if you book early, it could go cheaper. After making payments for the tour bus, the bus was to depart in 20 minutes. We had some time in our hands to spare to have a look around the Belfast City Hall. As you can see, people were just literally chilling on the grass, and there were some nice statues of notable personalities of the Northern Ireland. The Belfast City Hall was officially opened in August 1st, 1906. The building was commissioned after Queen Victoria granted Belfast city status in 1888, signifying the city's growth and importance. I went further into the City Hall and realized there was a museum inside, but I didn't have the time to go inside because I had to go back to my bus. As the tour bus started moving around Belfast City, the first thing that caught my attention was how chill and calm. This is Northern Ireland's capital, and you can see that there are not so many traffic on the roads compared to a city like London and Lagos, for example. The people in Northern Ireland are just on a laid-back vibe generally. Many of the buildings you see have historical importance, marking the milestones in the city's development and its role in shipbuilding and linen production. At a point, Belfast had the world's largest shipyard and was also the world's leading linen producer, earning the nickname Linen Nopolis. We finally arrived at the world's famous Titanic Museum, and I was curious because I've heard a lot about this place. Titanic store. I overheard someone asking where the Titanic ship is. Well, guys, so I am currently in the Titanic Studios. This is where the legendary Titanic ship was built. Remember the movie Titanic? Yeah, this is where the ship was built. And I'm just going to be having a look around in Belfast. And I'll give you guys more details in a bit. Okay, stick around. Let me just show you guys around. See you guys soon. The RMS Titanic, which was the biggest ship built at its time, was a British passenger liner which sank after hitting an iceberg on its very first trip from Southampton, United Kingdom, to New York City, United States, on the 14th of April, 1912. Today, the Titanic's tragic story has captivated the world, and it's no surprise that it has inspired the popular blockbuster movie Titanic, which features Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Belfast is now home to Titanic Belfast, a major tourist attraction and museum dedicated to the ship's story. The Titanic Belfast has attracted so far over 8 million people ever since it opened in 2012. I mean, I have to give it to Belfast for turning something into, something as tragic as that to a major tourist site. That is such a brilliant idea. Guys, so this is literally where the Titanic ship was built, behind me. It's so sunny in Belfast. So I'm currently in the Titanic Studios, Belfast, Northern Ireland. So guys, the major Titanic museum is actually inside that building I showed you guys earlier, but we didn't go inside the museum. Our bus finally came back to pick us from the Titanic Museum. From the few hours I spent in Belfast, I noticed that it is more, suitable for young people looking to start up a new venture compared to Bangor. Bangor is more like a retirement hub. The average rent price of a one-bedroom apartment in Belfast depends on the location, but usually about $888 to $1,145. I think it's more expensive in the Titanic, really. Belfast Central Station, time to go back to base, Bangor. I needed some boost, guys. I was so tired after a few hours of roaming around Belfast. I had to stop by to get some ice cream. I was seriously yearning for it. Guys, it was so sunny in Northern Ireland. I honestly wasn't expecting the weather to be this sunny, considering the fact that the weather in Northern Ireland is very unstable, just like, England. For a summer vacation, Northern Ireland would not actually come to anyone's mind, considering the weather condition. But boy, I was fascinated.
With a bad little mommies, I wanna rock your body. I wanna do some things. I tell that pussy out the frame. We some top flow penthouse sweet type niggas. I am not a rapper, I'm a boom boom killer.
So I just got a bag from an evangelist, somebody preaching, and he gave me a free bag. Side. I finally found a beach. I've been looking for a beach because I really want to play in water, not necessarily swim. So I'm going back to the hotel to get my swim outfit, my bikini, because I really want to swim. It's sunny. It's a sunny day. I will swim. I'm going to get my bikini. And I'll see you guys soon. Now going for a swim. By the beach. Watching these kids play at the beach, chasing after crabs, reminded me of the simple joys of life. Just staring at me. Northern Ireland has sure stolen my heart with its beautiful landscape, rich history, and most importantly, wonderful people.
I really like it, like all the coastal walks.
These are beautiful people.
It might not be one of the first places to come to mind for a summer holiday, but I hope from this vlog you have seen a different side to it. From the stunning coastal line of Bangor to the rich history of Belfast's Titanic quarter, every moment was definitely a discovery. Northern Ireland should be on your bucket list.